This just means I have to win on Thursday, though. I won't get another shot.
All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome to another installment of the Monday Xfinity here for MRL Lights. We are here for race number one of the For Fun Monday season. We had a fantastic race last night in the Sunday series, and because of that, we have a I'll say a big lineup coming fresh for the Monday side of things. We have an estimated 20, 21 people expecting to show up tonight. So that is going to be massive in terms of those that do want to race and those that are looking for another Lights victory. Same thing with kind of join the likes of Pied Piper, who took the victory yesterday. I'm joined up here with the champion from last season zero. That is Agent Orange, aka Nathan. How you doing today?
Great, how are y'all?
I'm doing all right. So it's pretty um, it's pretty self-explanatory. But what is the key to Dega that you feel?
Avoid crashes, be at the front and the end. Um,
I mean, yeah, you
it,
basically
it,
said it pretty close for that right now, but you have essentially just minimizing mistakes as well as just making yourself a real threat at the end. And of course, the best way to do that um, is actually just to be up front most of the race, and we saw that with Hunty Wild as well as Jagger, Xander, all of those guys were up there.
Having good people around you that'll work with you too.
Yes, that is the biggest thing as well. We are going to see a lot of new faces here in some new places. We have a couple brand new people joining us for their first career race with us as well. We have I would say, one, two, three, yes, three people making their first ever race. Um, Getting a race with us tonight, and that is going to be pivotal here for these guys. Sorry, I was telling everyone again Discord for the pre-race notes, but that is a big thing here because for those new guys to kind of just and essentially, I don't know what. Hang on, pardon me, 1 second about that. Sorry. There we go. So with that, we have people that are going to be making their first ever start, which means I kind of have to do explain um, how exactly like to get into their qualifying order, exactly how qualifying works, as well as what to expect. So that is going to be the big thing here, Nathan. Going into this fun season, I want to just ask. Of course, you won last season. Consistency is key, of course, as you showed and displayed last time. Um, but one thing that we definitely can see a big factor here is that with Sunday drivers being able to race on both nights, you can see people kind of take a bit of points away from each other. How do you think that's going to impact the long end of the season?
I mean, said earlier, you just gotta try and minimize mistakes and get what it'll take, or take what it'll give you, and just come out of here with as good of position as you can get.
And
About
well,
all you can do, honestly.
in Talladega is actually one of the biggest um, but is essentially the starting place for it, but also the one where things can go down. As you can see, like on Saturday, I know you weren't part of the race, but you were watching. We had an entire pack of cars speed down pit road. So during green flag stops, we had one entire pack speed, but because of how fuel strategy was, they were able to catch back up in order to kind of equal it back out. On Sunday. We saw 3 and 4 wide racing here, so we definitely have a lot to look forward to in this race. But of course, with an estimated 20 plus people joining tonight, there is a lot that can actually go wrong, but as well as go right for some people. So I think if you were looking at um, if you were looking at the overall scheme of things, I think you have a possibly a bigger outlook on how many cautions can actually occur. Last night we actually only had 3. There was one in the very beginning, which was actually a lag spike, which is weirdly enough how it happened on Saturday, but Sunday we only had 3 total. It was like one in the beginning, one in the middle, and then like one like right after that. So tonight with auto cautions, there is going to be a huge um, difference in no manual. So that is going to be a big thing as well. So yeah, we won't have to worry about people going in manual restarts because the game will take care of that for us. So with that being said, I will go and start up the lobby, get the Discord call in order. So I will be right back. I'm going to be starting to broadcast the actual what's it called? The actual pre-race notes, so everyone can hear me. But yeah, I think that would be a big thing as well. So yeah, let's get this party started. All right, what's going on, everyone? I'm talking to the Discord as well as the stream right now. In case you do not know what's going on, we have the qualifying sheet because there are some new guys that are going to be joining us for the first time. I count 3, so those being Dale Forever, War Pig, as well as Broadcaster Clay. Those 3 will be our and NASCAR Extreme Gaming. That's 4. Pardon me. Will be joining us for the first time. Generally, how this works is we are running a 50%er. If we have less than 8 drivers, we run 25%, but we're well over that. We're expecting about 20 or so people tonight. So, with that being said, we're running 56 laps. We are doing a pace lap for the Xfinity Series here. So I will automatically set it for 50%, and pace lap will be corresponding to the qualifying sheet, which I see multiple people has posted in the qualifying tab. That's where you can find it. Cyber will be on pole, so he's the only one that can choose top or bottom. We will be running relax yellows with black flags on, so do not speed on pit road. No stages, so we are going straight on through. If you have no drivers, or sorry, a driver that is uh, not present, not racing in front of you, the line moves up, not the position. So inside moves up if the odds if someone in the odds is not showing up, and same thing with the evens on the opposite side. Um, there is no blend line. I had a question about that earlier this week. You do not need to run the apron. You can just run the bottom of the track as you can do. But after that, you have free reign and essentially just making sure that you do not, well, go in and cause a Kevin LePage moment. So, any questions? All right. Bear with me as invites are going to be sent on out. There's a lot of you guys here, so it will take me a little bit to get everyone all sent on out. So, and if I do miss you the first time around, please let me know. Yeah, Jagger, you're going to be the last one that's going to be invited. All right, let's see here. Okay, do that. All right, I do believe all of the invites are out. Hang on one second. Yeah, I do believe. All right, so yeah, we are back right now. So looks like it's gonna be 17 actually right now, as it stands. There could be actually some people that have not accepted their invites yet. Of course, the number one pit stall does mean that they are actually a you have more time on pit road to actually put in your setup. Of course, that doesn't quite mean a whole lot when you are only realistically going to pit twice. So it's just going to be about who you're pitting with and for how long, because that is the big thing here. We have, like I said, four drivers that are going to be with us tonight that are completely new to the MRL experience. Most of these guys do not actually know what, or well, not know is not the right word. Have not actually raced without stages before, and that actually is always a fun experience to have. But with that being said, we have the just kind of going through the field. Yes, Cyber, that's going to be on pole as he has been for the past few races, and actually he's there are more times that he started on pole than not when it comes to MRL lights. So that is interesting. You have last night's winner Piper joining us. You also have to kind of going through the entire running order. We have it's going to be U.S. Trek Enterprise, which is always down here. That is right here, P2. After that, it's going to be Worst Cod in P3. Brandon, Be Right Racing in P4. Right, there he is. And then NASCAR Extreme Gaming and Pied Piper are going to be locking out row 3. Those guys are right here. And then up here, they are going to be the ones that are completed with the times actually submitted. After that, you have the random draws, meaning after that is Heron, and then Broadcaster Clay right here. And then Nathan will line up P10, because so far everyone that I've been calling out is actually here. And then after that, it will be probably all the way down to Baseball Kid. Then Loho, Dale Forever, BD Deadman, War Pig, Jagger, and then Do the Do will line out the row. But I don't actually see Do the Do yet, so that is actually going to be interesting. But whether or not he shows up or not, it is 9:14. Oh, hang on, there we go. All right, it's 9:14. I'm gonna back on out. Remember, pace lap, pace speed will be 60 miles per hour. Cyber is the only one with choice. Go at the line, not restart zone. Good luck, guys. And of course, we always hope that they tell me when to join on in, because that will be a big thing is if I never get told when to join. That actually happened once where I literally did not get told that, yeah, you can actually join. But no, that shouldn't be a major thing tonight. Let's see what happened though. Funnily enough, Nathan, you're actually giving me more updates than Liam was as my in-race reporter on Saturday. So
I had Piper stream up too,
mm, yes,
so
I
I could
drink
actually
coffee.
see information.
Yes, and actually, that's one thing I want to try to do as well. That's why I always promote putting down the social media tab. Hey, drop your streams because it's always fun for others to see information and all that. But yeah, you have a couple of um, fresh faces, green rookie stripes to go on the back of these bumpers, and I'm looking forward to see exactly how well they can do. Um, we can join, so
Hope you don't mind. I invited my buddy Dakota, so I had at least one teammate in communication.
copy that. So with that, 17 drivers is going to be the official tally for tonight. So that's four more than last night, and technically that is the same number that raced on Saturday. Um, we had 8 that started, actually loaded on into the race, but Baseball Kid actually the race immediately. So with that being said,
So
yeah. So essentially, technically, we have the same number as Saturday. So yeah, you're gonna see a mad scramble. Of course, the last thing we want to see is a caution. Is to have a caution at the very beginning of the race. That is the biggest thing here. Cade in the 8, repping the 8 Hellman Mayo Dale Jr. scheme. He was doing the same thing Okay. Yeah, we have a little bit of a miscommunication with there. I'm gonna have to drop in, let them know about that. All right, got that figured out. All right, so looks like we got the order pretty much lined up right now. Um, you have a couple of you have Dakota wall riding right now, just dropping to the rear, so he is in the back. You have BD making his Xfinity return since Darlington of last season. You have as well as Loho. Jagger is going to be one of the three people actually running all three races. You have Brandon and, well, one of four, pardon me. Xander, Brandon, Jagger, and then Cade ran all three as well. So, alright, so with that being said, looks like the field is all stacked up and ready right now. Ooh, a little bit of Piper is actually, looks like a bit of a lag spike right there. We kind of had a bit of a lag incident early in the race. That's what happened last night in order to bring out the first caution. I don't think there should be a huge thing for that this time around, but yeah, 17 drivers are expected that to be tonight. I'm going to be on board with Cyber as we go green right here. Going to be a nice front to back cam. Yeah, Piper ran all three, yeah. Did I not say him? But yeah, we are green here for the money line 300, and let's go. US Trek actually did not get a good start off the line at all. Worst caught as well. Did not shift up through the gears. Cyber had a massive start though. I think getting all in line for the manuals is not quite what some of these drivers expected. Shifting up through the gears. Hunty Wild was guilty of that, of course, on Saturday. But yeah, Talladega, of course, it's not about where you start, it's about where you finish. So you can see the 21 of Broadcaster Clay already going 3 wide. He's going to be in the middle, and that is just in the middle of nowheresville right now. They're 4 wide going into 3. Oh, no, okay, we're thinking down to 3 wide. Some Broadcaster Clay thinking better of it. Now we have the 74 up top with the 11 of Baseball Kid right behind. But that is 3 wide racing, coming out of 4 on lap 2. Going into the trial now, you have the Cyber leading the way. Worst cut is going to be shifted out of line, I think. NASCAR Extreme Gaming will take the bottom here. Oh, no, actually, he lets him back in. Very kind of him right there. But yeah, it looks like that third lane dissipates immediately as well as it came. But now you have a solid pack of cars. No one lost a draft like we saw in the beginning of the race right now. We're on board with the 74, who is looking to take as many runs as possible. Ooh, this Piper getting out of line right there. BD kind of letting him back in there. That was very nice. But that top lane is starting to get moving now. You have, looks like US Trek leading the outside lane with Brandon on the second car back. Piper, 74 of BD, and then Baseball Kid are going to be the drivers immediately behind him. But Brandon decides to take it 3 wide, leaving Goose US Trek Enterprise in the sucker hole right now. Nathan jumps out of line right now, and Worst caught as well, thinking about blocking that outside lane, but Dakota's going to go with him with a massive run. Worst caught squeezing him to the wall. That was a very rough move right there. That is not going to work, and that puts Worst caught in the middle and Nathan up into the wall. Ooh, and there's a bit of contact right now. That is not... Yep, that is probably going to be a caution right now. That was Worst caught not... Yep. Looks like not in control of his car right there. But yeah, that's what happens. I mean, like when you get aggressive and then you get loose, like you kind of don't know where to go. You're in the middle. You have to know what's below you, what's on top of you, because when you get put 3 wide, you are in the very delicate balance of where you are at. But yeah, right now you have our first caution of the race, and actually the first caution the first caution actually caused by incident. For the first caution, I mean. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna be racked and stacked again after this. But yeah, like I said, that just shows that, you know, when you're in the middle of three wide, you have to be able to control your car, because that's what happened. You essentially caused the big one right there. So yeah, now you have the 5 of Cyber kind of leading the field to green, though. We have the 19 now, the new P2. Our Heron in the 98 right behind that. Jagger immediately going to the outside, trying to put US Trek behind, but I don't think he has enough momentum to actually make that happen. So now here we are. Oh, he gets knocked out of the way right there. That was a little bit of contact from the bottom right there. We're 3 wide right now, coming out of 2. And now as people are fighting, get to the bottom lane, there's just a little bit of calamity right there. Yep. That is going to be another yellow. But yeah, people are just fighting for the bottom. People are taking no prisoners right now. So if I understand correctly right there, what happened was just as people were fighting for the bottom, they weren't clear, so they immediately just get rocketed back up. It's kind of like a ping pong effect. Not quite as bad as what it was in Heat 3, if you recall that. But Heat 3 was pretty dang bad for the ping pong effect, but that's what I recall correctly right there. But yeah, it looks like just people are just taking it way too aggressive. That's what you need to see, is people kind of taking it nice, calm, cool, and collected, because that's how you will get to the front right now and run more than one lap under green. So yeah, BD going to be lining up back in the top 5. People pit right there. I don't know if they took right sides only, fuel only, 4 tires, but yeah, there was some that did not pit for sure. Heron and Loho specifically right there. But yeah, you have those that are fighting for the bottom yet again, and those that are having a really nice car control on the middle. Ooh, the 89 splitting it 3 wide, putting the 93 on the outside. A nice little side draft is what the 93 is trying to do right now, and a little bit of contact being made. But yeah, that 93 is going to be out of the way. That is unfortunate right there. But yeah, right now the 93 is being shifted all the way back, and that is not where you want to see him. The 89, a little bit of contact from the 13 right there. I hear the 93 is... Oh, that is around. Who was involved with that? That is Baseball Kid. And I don't quite know who else was involved in it. It looks like Nathan was a part of it. Cade was involved with it. I don't know exactly... Don't exactly know what happened. I'm hearing a lag incident, so Warpig lag incident 1. I'm actually very surprised that Warpig is actually not going down low right now. He's actually purposely left the pack right now, so yeah, right now you have looks like a bit of the front pack kind of forming up right now. That is unfortunate from Nathan, our in-race supporter, not being in that lead pack. That is, let's actually find him. He is right in the tire tracks of Cade right now, so I know those two will work together in order to get back up to the front. Piper, though, working with his teammates right now, looks like they have found each other pretty handily. Looks like Cyber as well being included with that. Looks like Brandon going to be taking it 3 wide, splitting the... Oh, no, a little bit of contact being made, though. That is going to be 3 wide, and that run just immediately dissipates, and that's going to be a little bit of contact between the 13 putting the 68 into the 44 right there. Yeah, that is not what you want to see, because now that 44 is in danger of actually losing the draft. Again, just people, looks like, unlike Sunday, we saw a lot. Oh, that is now the 5 going all the way down to the apron. What happened there?
The
Clay lag
21
incident
lag
one.
big time.
All right, so yeah, but yeah, that is unfortunate from Cyber, who also lost that lead draft. But yeah, that is a big momentum shift for that front pack, because now what we have is 17 drivers. Now this front pack, um, from a 17 car pack to now a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10-ish car pack. Potentially, if Wurzgott can catch up, but yeah, some big implications for this race. Should we go green? Oh my goodness me! BD lag incident one. So yeah, looks like yeah, lag is the factor for tonight. That is huge implications for this race. But yeah, as Baseball Kid is running by himself right now, that is unfortunate to see. But everyone is starting to catch back up. It looks like the second pack is also really starting to gain some ground right now. Warpig leading that and going to be catching Jagger, and everyone else is going to be closing on in, because that front pack is starting to break on up with as many incidents as there are right now. That is actually key right now. So especially as we go into pit stops as well, because keep in mind there was some that did not pit in that caution right there. So we're going to see some potential strategy plays. All right, so with that being said, Loho is kind of just restack right now. Looks like Loho is by himself, Baseball Kid's by himself. They're hoping for a caution to get back into it. Worstcod has lost the draft, but it looks like the three-car pack is starting to catch Jagger right here, and they're going to be latching on into this three-car pack in order to climb back up and into that three-car pack right now, because like I said, with as many drivers as that are being broken up right now, it's going to be a thing of numbers. These guys are not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. If they just link on up, they can... Oh, Nathan's at a huge run right now. Is he going to... We're going to be on board with him right now. Is he going to take it up to high? Is he going to go down low? Because it looks like... Oh, bit of a late move right there. But yeah, they will just kind of go on around right now. So it looks like, yeah, that second pack will have the value of numbers right now. And they will probably go on down right now, and the rest will kind of be left up to their own fate. But yeah, these guys now have the benefit of a bigger pack now, and they can, if they just stay like this, they can actually move forward. Because it looks like this second pack of three does not have the lead draft right now. So if that massive pack back there has the proper numbers and just sticking together, they can rocket back up to the front. These guys are not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. So to kind of go through the field right now, you have a couple new guys up here. VD, of course, making his return. He's not a rookie by any stretch of the imagination. Of course, finishing in the top 5 in points per cup. He is occasionally dips his fingers down here in the lights. But yeah, you have the 13 of Dale Forever right behind him. Or sorry, yeah, Dale Forever. And then right behind him is Broadcaster Clay. And then right behind him is NASCAR Extreme Gaming, who's kind of losing the touch of that pack right now. I think it's because the 24 is lagging, or 21 is lagging a little bit. I think that's why. But that's going to actually allow the second pack, led by Dakota, Heron, and Goose, all in that pack, to kind of close on up right now. And that's not going to be a big instance for these guys. Because as they're talking about fuel right now, they have 9 laps worth of fuel. Nathan, how many laps of fuel do you have by chance?
I have 8 laps of fuel right now.
Okay, so you guys are right around the same then. All right. But yeah, like I said, with that pack kind of being split up, this second pack right now is closing in by a rate of knots right now.
Yeah,
And in this,
we've gained about 3 seconds in the last 3 laps, 3 to 4 laps.
yeah, about a second a lap, and that is exactly what these guys are looking for right now. So that's led by
I'm
Nathan.
running 200 mile an hour.
Oh yeah, and these guys at the rate you guys are going, you have looks like a bit of a lag spike from the zero right there. Yeah, I think the zero realized it too. He'll just bring the caboose on this train. But yeah, this pack is closing on in right now into it, and ooh, just hold on to it. Of course, like I said, you don't want to cause a little bit of a snake effect with these guys because you don't want to lose as much momentum. But yeah, these guys are really close to getting into the front pack as they are now reformed. So now it's 2 pack of equal standing. You have 7v7 right now. So it's going to be a matter of how closely packed you guys are together compared to that front pack, Nathan. Unfortunately, though, Cyber is by his lonesome, Baseball Kid's by his lonesome, and so is Loho. But yeah, it looks like that front pack is nowhere near as formed up as that second pack is, and that's going to be a big to-do when it comes to overall top speed. Of course, these guys, I'm hearing the front pack right now are starting to save.
Second lane, catch up.
Oh, we're hearing that Nathan is actually going to be taking the second lane. He's just talking to the other people in the talking to the rest of the people in his pack. Looks like Baseball Kid has decided. Yep, Baseball Kid has indeed left the race, so that is our first casualty right now. Dakota is going to, looks like, maybe hit someone or something, or not quite sure what happened right there. But yeah, that second pack, we're going to be on board with Nathan right now. See where he goes. Actually, with positioning of Dakota right there is going to take away a bit of that momentum. So that is actually going to kind of hurt the second pack right now because essentially what's going on here is that Dakota's still going to be able to have the benefit of the draft right now. So, oh, okay, looks like we're hearing the first number of cars are indeed pitting this time. So we have the first casualties going into pit road. Hopefully they're not by themselves. 98 going on down right now, so there we go. But yeah, that top side is actually making some hay right now. Dakota actually had a big move to go up top, but were able to clear US Trek right there, and now they're working on NASCAR Extreme. But NASCAR Extreme doing exactly what Dakota was doing, so he's having the benefit of the draft, but also acting as a block. So that top pack can't come on down in order to gain some momentum from that bottom draft. I like what he's doing right now. Yeah, pit stops are soon to be happening here as a big lag from the 21. 21 lag incident number 2. One more and you will be asked to leave. Alright, so from that, we have the 98 is unfortunately by himself right there. And I think, unfortunately, from that lag incident, the 19 and the 78 are also going to be a bit of a fish out of water right now. Oh! Yeah, hold on to it, guys. Just it's okay when it comes to slow traffic to go below the yellow line, so that 13 is perfectly legal right there. There we go. Now everyone's back into it right now. There we go. All right. Everyone, looks like Dakota's the biggest loser out of that. He's still pinned on the top side.
I didn't try to mess you up, Nathan. Sorry. That just happened.
Yeah,
all right. So it looks like BD is now is still the leader of this race. The 8 is. We're hearing word that these guys are actually pitting this time. There we go. So looks like now will we have a big effect? Will we have a big effect for these guys right now? Will it be will it be a big effect when it comes to pit road getting into each other, causing pit road speeding penalties? Hopefully not, because here we go. We're going to be on board the 74. Looking on back right now, people are entering way hot. Piper is going in hot. Oh, the 74 gets hit by Cade. Oh, no. So we're going to see here who did not get a pit road speeding penalty right now. Alright, so, okay, it looks like the entire field is on pit road right now. We're going to see who did not get a penalty. The 74 for sure did. There goes Goose. Piper didn't. Nathan didn't. Jagger didn't. 21-16. But it looks like the 89 and 74 are the odd ones out right now. That is unfortunate, as they are now going to be very lonely. Now we have that second pack of the 13, the 7, and the 5. All are coming out as well, so they're not going to be by themselves, but they will indeed be by themselves, I guess, in the sense of the word, that they're no longer with the front pack. And speaking of the front pack, it looks like, I'm assuming the 93 is now the leader?
No.
Okay, so then
I'm the leader.
You're the leader. Okay, so let's kind of go through the field right now then.
Right now it's me, Piper, Cade, US Trek, and Angel Panthers.
So Jagger, okay. So that is the top 5 right now, and that's what I'm talking about. Little mistakes like that could make or break a race. And as we see that front pack, they were able to catch on up. Now we're down to only 5 drivers up here in the top 5 going for the win. And unfortunately, it looks like Nathan is actually being left out to dry right now. The 93 of Loho is actually going to be a bit of a pick right now. Oh, it's dicey. It's dicey going up top. The 78 is actually going to go down low, and he will be leading that bottom lane, but the 68 is actually going to be the leader, much like he was last night, and he's going to be leading the race tonight. All right, let's kind of go through the rest of the field right now. So that is the top 5.
21 just lagged again.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to be seeing if he can actually hear me.
Did you speed on the pit road? Good. Good.
Hey.
Did you speed?
Do what?
Did you speed in the pit road?
No. Yeah, I was y'all were just far enough away when we pulled off. Y'all all pulled away and left me, and I was by myself, and I got together with the 21, was going to try to push him and see if I could catch y'all, and he spike lagged and shot me down to like 120 mile an hour.
Looks like there's a pack coming up too.
Well, yeah, no, they caught me. I'm drafting with them now. I was trying to work with him, and he lagged like hell and just sent me back.
All right. So anyway, so moving back into it, we have so yeah, I don't. He just was not copying my messages. So there we go. So now that is going to be back into it. So now we have 3 packs of 5 essentially. So we have the 5 that we were already talking about. Now we have Heron, NASCAR Extreme, Warpig, Dakota, and then Broadcaster Clay in the second pack. That's going to round out the top 10. And then behind that, I'm sorry, this third pack is a pack of 4. So it's the 74 of BD, Brandon the 89, and the 13 of Dale Forever with Worst Cod rounding out P14. Behind all of them, so that'll be P14. That means Cyber's P15 and Low Host P16 then. So I wonder where Cyber is at right now. let's kind of find out where he's at on track. Cyber is in the trouble right now, and Piper is okay. So yeah, Cyber is in P15. Then he is going to be next up to be lapped, and they are closing in on him in a rate of knots right now. Because of course, when it comes down to a pack, I mean, you're going easily 20 miles per hour faster. So, and speaking of that, though, what lap are we on?
31 to 56.
31 to 56, so you're coming up on 25 to go next time by. Alright, so 25 to go, ladies and gentlemen. That means, should a caution come on out here in the next 2 laps, so on lap 33, if a caution were to come on out, you guys can make it the rest of the way. So that is going to be crucial for fuel saving. So obviously right now, if we go and stay green, we are looking at one more stop. I mean, no matter how we slice it, we're looking at one more stop. But it depends on if it happens under green or under caution. That's going to determine the winners of this race. So it's very different compared to how we have, because I can't quite tell who's gaining ground and who's not. It'd be really hard for this third pack to make up some ground on the ones in front, because one, Worst Cod is not as linked up as the rest of them are, but it looks like the second pack is actually changing out the new leader for this pack, as the 19 of NASCAR Extreme is now going to be leading this pack. The 98 went over the Discord radio saying that he's actually losing time to the front pack. So it's going to be all about who can actually lead efficiently here. So that was a change right there in the second pack. But yeah, now with Baseball Kid as the only DNF out of this race, that is actually, like I said, 16 cars out on track right now. And speaking of one of the 16 cars, you have the 5 of Cyber is actually going to be closing on in to get lapped. Weird that we don't often say that here. But looks like Cyber is going to say, hey, you know what, just go around the bottom, I'll just kind of fall in line, and he will essentially be added to the ranks of this first pack, which is what Loho is trying to do right now. So, of course, out of this front pack of 6, there is only 5 of them on the lead lap, and then, of course, the first 5 right now, Piper, Cade, Jagger, US Trek, and Nathan are the top 5, with Loho being P16 of the 16 runners. 5 of Cyber is going to look high, but he will be fighting for position with that number 93 that is in the back of his pack. So he's going to be looking to close on in as soon as they're clear in order to not lose this draft, because if not, it's a long way back to that second pack. And I do like what Nathan was doing right there, kind of choking up the throttle in order for Cyber to kind of latch onto that draft as he now closes the gap right there. So that is a nice gesture extended to his competition right there. Don't think I didn't see that. Anywho, so now this pack of 6. Ooh, big checkup from I don't know what happened right there though. All right. Looks like they're just going to get reformed right there. I'm not quite sure what happened right there, though. I don't know if it was
Kate. Kate lagging.
Anywho, all right. All right, so yeah. So back to what I was saying though. The front pack of 6 now becomes a front pack of 7. So we have the top 5 combined with P15 and 16 of Loho and Cyber back here. Let's kind of check on in with the second pack and see how they're doing. If I can find them. What the heck happened back here? Well, looks like the second pack is now gone. So Looks like we have a pack of 2 and then 3 solitary, a pack of 1 right now. I guess that's not really a pack; it's just individual cars, which means this third pack will be closing in at a rate of knots on these guys. So unless those guys get formed on up, these guys are still fighting for a top 10. So that's why you never give up, because the racing is always well, it's always still going. So that 74 of BD is now going to be rocketing towards, looks like the 13 of Dale Forever first and foremost, and then it'll be the 16. Actually, let's make sure on that. Yeah, the 16, then the 21 of Clay. So yeah, these guys will be going forward astronomically. Oh, it was a 90. Alright, so what was left of that first pack is a 19 and a 0, so that is so that is NASCAR Extreme and Warpig. Yeah, right now, that third pack is actually going to be closing in on that 98. I misspoke, I apologize. 13 is actually right here. That is the 98 that's going to be now swallowed up by this pack, and now that will be a 5-car operation, because I can only assume that 78 is going to go, 74 is going to go. There we go. And the 7 is going to follow, and the 98 is going to fall in line. A little bit of contact right there. Yep, they just had to fall back in line. A little bit of miscommunication, but nothing too major. But now they're going to be closing on in on that 21 as well as that 16 moving forward, and that 19 and 0 in front. Checking back in with the front runners, Piper doing exactly what his namesake says, and leading the field around here. This front pack has been pretty stout. I can only assume that the 68 and the 8 are not saving fuel, but I'm assuming Jagger, 78 and of US Track, and the 51 of Nathan are probably saving fuel. So we're going to be seeing, I can only assume pit stops here soon. Here, right, Nathan?
I have 5 laps left, so they may have 4 laps.
Copy. Oh, and speaking of that pack, looks like that pack actually did catch that second one, but instead of clearing adequately, you have a you have the them actually battling on top. So many mix of people going in front and back right now. So look at that. 74 is now that 74 is now leading that front pack and leaving Dakota out on the high side. So yeah, that 74 and 89 are working together. But that 16 should be able. Nope, not clear. That will mean, unfortunately, you'll probably have to go to the back of the pack as he's now being swallowed on up. But no harm, no foul here. Actually, the 98 let him on in, so that was very, very nice of him. But yeah, now they are on the way forward to catch that 19 and 0 that are only a few cars up the road. Looks like the 93 is pitting that time. The 98 is coming on down. Yep, Loho is making his final stop right now. He can make it the rest of the way. Nathan, did I miss anyone signal up here? Because it looks like pit stops are on the way.
I didn't see anyone signal.
Alright, so they're probably coming this time, because I'm hearing talk on the Discord that they are coming this time. So I would expect pit stops to happen here, literally starting next lap. But yeah, that second pack is now closing on in for that 19 and 0 right now. But a bit of a big conundrum coming out. Oh, here we go. We're coming on out. Need to get back up there. So this is the money stop right here, ladies and gentlemen. You have the entire pack coming on down. Looks like the 93 is going to be just out in front, but nothing too crazy because they are actually pitting this time. So he is just entitled just to stay exactly where he is. But so make sure you do not speed right now. That is key in the 68. really hot. The Goose, I think he may have sped. Who sped? I don't know. So let's kind of follow along with Jagger right now to kind of see who sped and who didn't, because this will show exactly who is going to win this race. Oh, I'm hearing Piper sped. That's
good too.
And Nathan sped, so that means that these guys are... Oh, but Trek sped too, so it looks like these guys are not entirely out of it. Cyber is already down and away, probably 2 tires. Cade sped. Cade did not speed. Jagger did not speed, but that's only 2 cars. Can they do it with 2 cars? I don't think so, because with how many laps are left... Oh, but even then, strategy is in play with 2 tires as opposed to 4 tires. I'm not sure. This race is so hard to call right now because it looks like we have a mixed bag of strategy now. Alright, so... Alright, hang on here. Let's kind of regroup right now and see where everything all is. So, for sure, looks like Jagger is leading. Worscott is in the short chute, missed pit road. So, looks like 44 is now the leader. Cade's P2. Nathan's kind of all by his lonesome right now. But that is P3. Am I correct in saying that?
Yep.
How many laps are left?
We're on 44, 56.
13 to go.
Thank you. Alright, so... Looks like Piper and US Trek are P4 and 5. So they will be closing in on Nathan, but yeah, they are far too far back in order to make a dent on these guys. Alright, so looks like yeah, looks like that changes the whole dynamic of the race right now. So alright, so let's see. Alright, so looks like the leader is on the backstretch right now. That is Jagger, Angels fan. And then the nearest pack is right behind him. That's Nathan. But the main pack I'm looking at... Come on, where are they at? Is on the backstretch right now. So that is about half a track distance. And I think that is far too far back in order to make a difference. So I think the difference in speeding here may have just cost the race for these guys. So it looks like this front pack though is closing. Ooh, big moves going on here. I think there is a bit of miscommunication right now. Yeah, looks like the 74 is actually going to be left on out on the top side right here. And the 19 will actually gain a spot right there for free. It looks like the 89 kind of leaving the spot right now. So there we go. Alright, so... Alright. So it looks like Goose US Trek Enterprise is trying to work with Piper. But I'm looking in the background, and you can see the main pack, and again, I think they're just running, it's just too little too late for these guys, because those that are the leaders, which is Cade and Cyber, or not Cade and Jagger, you have looks like they're actually working with Cyber right now. But it looks like Cade is not going to be taking this line down. He wants to win this race, and it looks like Cyber is actually going to be trying to Actually, I like what K's doing. He's going to get a big run on Cyber, so he's still going to have the draft, and he's going to try to slingshot past Jagger right now, and so he's going to be working. I wonder if those guys are going to be working together in order to try to make the pass here. But yeah, you can see that this pack is now closing in on Goose, US Trek Enterprise, as well as Piper. So that's unfortunate that those guys sped, but these guys are making a hell of a recovery drive in order to get back up to where they are right now. So this is the battle for P6, 7, 8, 9, 10th, and 11th right now. So essentially, for those, they're battling for a top 10. Nathan, how many laps are left?
1 second.
So there's the leaders right there, and we're waiting for Nathan. That's a big gap right there. Unfortunately, it looks like it's only going to be the front two that are going to be fighting for the win.
8 to go.
8 to go. But the battle for the final podium position is still going to be well within shooting distance, because this pack is zooming right now. And they are closing in on US Trek, as well as the entirety top 5 in general. In fact, I was actually checking in with these guys right now. So Cade is going to be doing his absolute damnedest to get up here and get that win away from Jagger. But no matter what, no matter how you slice it, though, these two will be first and second, and that's just through the benefit of not speeding. Sometimes that's just how it happens. But I'm not exactly sure what exactly happened in order for everyone to speed, but
I need you to push me, 93.
But yeah, it looks like that third pack is actually still closing in on this pack for the top 5. You have, it's gonna be 2 on 2. Ooh, the block right there from Piper, and so Piper will looks like take over P3. Ooh, not quite clear, and he's clear right now. He could drop, and he does. Unfortunately, that does leave Goose out to dry right though. But with these guys fighting, that means the closer that second pack gets. Back on board with the front two right now. I think Cade is actually just going to be rolling behind Jagger right now and then make the pass here. He's going to build up a gap, and he has to build up a gap. But I can expect that there's going to be some last lap hijinks, so we're going to keep an eye on that. Checking on in with this pack right now. A pack of 5. Looks like the 74 is below, and that Dakota has to give way. Ooh, but that was a bit of a... that was dicey right there. I know the 74 is not going to like that. But as we get down to the closing laps, I can only assume that they will make up some ground. But yeah, it looks like these guys are actually fighting right now, and they are now working together. Then Zero goes in, and he is wrecked. You hate to see it. That we did lose the Zero out of this pack. So because of how much they're actually fighting back here in this pack, they're actually hurting themselves right now because they won't be able to catch that lead pack. So that's unfortunate from the Zero actually getting knocked out of the way like that. But that's racing, and sometimes when it kind of I call it like it's like a slinky. You know, everything has to come back eventually, and unfortunately, it's like that. But right now, it's gonna be 2 on 2 back here. Final battle for P6 right now. It's gonna be the 74 and the 89 versus the 13 and 16. It looks like the top side will actually get the benefit of that. Meanwhile, I can only assume we're below 5 to go, correct?
4 on 4.
We're on 4?
Yep.
Alright, so they're coming to 3 then. Jagger, though, we're going to be on board with this for the final stint of the run right now, because I can only imagine that Cade is just going to kind of back up his entry. I wonder where Cyber's going to go, because right now he has nothing to lose. I mean, unless the caution were to come on out here, and even then, we only have one more lap in order for it to actually happen, as we are on 3 to go right now. The caution needs to come on out with 2 to go in order for a restart to happen, or else the race is just going to end under yellow. And with that, Jagger's just going to win. So I know Cade doesn't want that. But I wonder where Cyber's going to go. If he's just going to remain neutral or what. But yeah, you can actually see off in the distance there, that was 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So that is an entire backstretch away from these leaders. So they can fight all they want. I mean, might I even say they might even wreck each other and still be fine. Of course, I hope that doesn't happen, but with 2 to go right now, ooh, that was a lag spike right there, and now that means Cyber is going to be out of the equation. It's going to be a mano right now. I think that was the 8 lagging right there, but with 2 to go, that means it's going to be 1 versus 1. Alright, you can actually see it right now. Cade is actually going to be backing up the entry right now. You have Jagger's going to be fighting for his life because he wants this win. You also have the 8 that's going to be making the move. He's going to be, he has to be here soon though. Potentially even using this, the 7 of worst card in order to kind of go on past. The 7 is keeping to the high side right now. And I think actually... ooh, bit of a block right there. The 8's going to be, as long as he actually holds his line, he should be able to get the draft from the 7. The 44 is going to be down low. The 8's going to be up high, side drafting right now. The 8 is going to be having the draft right now. A little bit of a... ooh, there's a bit of contact. The 8's got to went around the outside, and now using the draft from the 7 of worst card. That was a beautifully executed move. Going around turns 3 and 4. The 44 is going to have one more shot at it. He can't. What can he do right now? The 44 is having the draft. Going to look up high. He's going to be going down low, blocking. The 44 will be on the apron. Well, that's not going to be position made, but he will not be there, and the 44 will take P2. Alright, so that was a race right there. I actually had to make sure with the Discord to make sure that Cade actually won, because it looked like right before he went on the went to the line, it looked like he slammed the brakes. But yeah, that was a beautifully executed move to go around the outside like he did right there, using the draft of the 7 of worst cod. I don't know if he could have done anything differently, but that 44 put up a heck of a fight. All right. All right. So, looks like the Warpig actually will lead the front runners here all the way in with the fastest lap. So, good job from that. So let's get these guys up in here. Nathan, Dakota, thank you guys for joining me up here. I will talk to you guys later.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so there's Jagger. Cade is all the way down here. Kind of went past Piper. And... where? Did I just go past him? I think I did. I apologize about that. Yeah, there you go. Alright, getting these guys up in here, and after that, so kind of go through the rest of to go through the entirety of the results. That's the top 10. So we have Cade, Jagger, Piper, U.S. Trek Enterprise, P4, and Nathan rounding out the top 5. After that, you have BD getting his actual top 10 out of that, despite speeding on that first initial stop. Brandon P7, Dale Forever P8, NASCAR Extreme P9, Dakota P10. After that, you have Heron P11, Broadcaster Clay P12, Warpig P13, Cyber, very unlike Cyber, finishing P14. 15th belongs to Loho, Warscott P16, and then Baseball Kid, I can only assume, lagged on out of this race, P17 rounding out the field. So guys, how are you doing today?
How do I add my voice?
Awesome. Party settings. Go on the party screen.
Party settings, share audio.
Make sure it's always allow.
Always allow you.
Okay, so this party, then settings.
Alright, well, let's just start from P3 right here. So that is belonging to Pied Piper. Now, you were leading that pack going into the final stop, and unfortunately you did get a pit road speeding penalty. Now, despite all of that, though, you got a win last night and a podium tonight. So, despite everything, 2 podiums and back-to-back nights are pretty good.
Yeah, I'm very thankful to get this podium. I was really nervous. After winning last night, I was afraid that I would screw myself tonight and not get any points at all. So, I'm glad to come out here with some good points.
Good points, as well as setting yourself up for the rest of the season as well. I said in the very beginning that seasons are often dictated by how well you do in the opening race. So, of course, you don't earn points on Sunday, but still a win is a win, and a P3 here is while leading a lap as well. So that's going to be 170 points to your name. Of course, the 2 in front of you are actually points earners for Monday as well. So it's
unfortunately,
but
they're teammates in a way.
But still, so that is going to be a season-long battle, especially going to Atlanta. So I know I asked you this question last night, but do you think the? I mean, of course, I mean literally, yes, it did. But do you think the battle was won on and off pit road? Now that you won last night and were able to get P3 tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that speeding penalty was critical, and if that didn't happen, I mean, us 3 would have driven away. Wouldn't have been a question, but luckily for those guys, they were the only 2, I think, probably the whole race that didn't speed, so for everybody else.
Well,
everybody lost the race tonight. Those guys just calm, cool, collected, easy.
Well, there you go. As you said yourself, easy. And speaking of P2, I know you were looking forward to this the entire weekend. Saturday and Sunday did not quite. Saturday and Sunday did not quite work on out. I had to find out. Tommy Joe Martins, where are you at? There you are. P2, Jagger. You tried on Saturday, did not quite work out. You tried on Sunday, didn't quite work on out, but you finally got it done.
That one didn't work out.
In P2. So, how was your race?
Well, it was good, but I mean, bullshit from the other 2 nights from,
Language
somebody.
voice.
You. Oh, come on.
It's a PG stream, son.
Yeah, you screwed me over plenty of times this weekend. Patton. And also, Worst Called sucks. He needs to uninstall the game.
Alright, so excellent talk. So do you think your interview, not your interview, in order to get into this podium for the interview, do you think, kind of the same question with Piper, just the entry on and off pit road was critical? I mean, it seems like the cautions were pretty early and done with, I think even before like lap 15, and the rest of it was clean and green, so, I mean, what was your view on that?
It was easy to get on pit road.
All right. So yeah, with that, good podium. P2, good points. Of course, last minute
Worst
change
to
to
finish.
worst COD. Finished P17.
Yeah,
But
of
you
course he
finished
did. He
P2,
sucks. Yeah, well, I'm
and
the best.
with that, good points to your night right there, and excellent job. All right, Cade, we are moving on to you right now. Where is Dale Jr.? There he is. Cade, you finally were able to. This is your first MRL win, by the way. So first of all, how does that feel?
His name is Mike Honcho.
Celebration time. Come on.
Well, kind of similar to Jagger, you were able to go and well, you were looking for it on Saturday. You were looking for it yesterday, and you got it tonight. So, what do you think was the key? Like, what was the winning move? You think?
Well, the first winning move was not speeding on pit road twice, like a bunch of my fellow competitors did. And then the second was building a run and using the lap car to draft up past Jagger. So,
Yeah, and honestly, that was a beautifully executed move. I saw what you were trying to do, and I was actually more concerned if you guys were going to catch worst cut in time for you to even catch that draft. Because when it comes to 1v1, it seems like the bottom is favored there. But when you were able to catch the draft, I don't know if I didn't know if you were too far back in order for it to catch, but I guess you did, and it was beautifully timed with it being technically a last lap pass.
yep, it was. We got to make it exciting, man. You can't ride second all the time.
Well, of course,
You
you
can't.
go ahead.
You can't be Cal Naughton Jr. You got to be Mike Honcho and be the Magic Man. Now you see me. Now you don't.
Well, there you go. And with that, you are the Monday points, I guess, point standings leader going out of this race. Now, what's your view on Atlanta? How do you feel like? Do you have momentum from Talladega going to Atlanta? Because I know Atlanta's one of your better tracks, especially when it comes to the Xfinity Series. What do you think?
We're going home, baby. We got the big MO from the big Talladega. Been bringing it across Highway 20 or Interstate 20 and just going to roll it right into Atlanta.
Well, there you go. And that's actually what we're looking forward to. So, good job, everyone, for a podium. So, congratulations to Cade for winning tonight. Jagger
Also,
for
can I add a shout out real quick?
yeah. I was actually about to ask here in a second, but yeah.
Oh, well, sorry, jumped the gun a little bit. Thanks to my Von Poon teammates, my bad. Piper, Jagger, Brandon, BD, baseball kid, and all y'all. Thank you very much. And raise hell, praise death.
Well, there you go. And with that, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Congrats to our podium, Jagger for getting it done in P2, Piper for P3. Any final shout outs you guys want to give before we back on out for the night?
Von
Besides
Poon
Kate.
for the win.
There you go. All right, with that, guys, this has been Millennium Racing League, and we are closing on out for the week. Next week, we will be at Atlanta, starting with the Cup Series on Saturday, moving to the Lights Xfinity Series on Sunday and Monday. Hopefully, we can catch you all there. Thank you guys for coming on out. It's been fun. Let's go.